Hey y'all, welcome to Five with the Founder, where we get to steal your heart for 5 minutes. It's your girl, Nita Kellogg, founding executive director of Project Diva International, and this is where you get to experience girls in this year's PDI cohort in the real. So, for the next 6 months, actually, I'm inviting you into a powerful journey, one girl, one story at a time. Our girls, y'all, are growing in ways that matter. They are developing ways to emotionally regulate, check that out, be mentally fit through honing their daily habits, and by being financially curious enough to understand and put away money in their emergency funds. Y'all know we need them, lifestyle funds, right? That what's coming in and what's going out, and their retirement funds. All important stuff because these are the skills that shape womanhood, leadership, and of course, legacy. And they're learning them now while in middle and high school. How special is that? So when you show up for these girls, baby, you are doing purposeful work. So now let's get into these five. Denim, hey girl.
Hey,
Welcome to the Five with the Founder.
thank you.
Yes. So before we get cracking, let's share a little bit about you. What grade are
Okay.
you in, and what's one thing you find funny about adults?
Okay. My name is Denim and I'm in 11th grade. And one thing I find funny about adults is definitely that hypocrite, double standard type of thing. It's definitely that for me. I have to say it. I have to.
Listen, touche. That's all I got for you. Touche. Listen, I know I'm one of them parents. You know, I'm an adult sometimes, and my son catch me up all the time. Like, Mama, remember you said? Oh, dang, you right. So, touche. That's all I got. Well, now, Denham, you've been in school and PDI's cohort for a few months. So, when we think about like the three pillars, right? Emotional regulation, mental fitness, and financial curiosity, let's kick it off with the first emotional regulation pillar. How would you describe how you are managing your feelings with more intention?
I would definitely say it's one thing that's helping me and like make sure that I'm being intentional about it is my power hour. When I started my power hour, it was kind of hard to know how this is helping me. But when I don't do it, I life is falling apart, baby. Life is falling apart. I don't know how to control my emotions. I'm all over the place. So that's definitely one thing that helps me stay like pinpoint, get this done. You're not my energy. Get out the way. We're not matching right here, so let me not say nothing that's gonna ruin my energy for the whole day.
That's good stuff. Like, Miss Kia Allen of the Love Initiative, she created this for us. And so you would agree with her saying that it is so important to pay yourself first at the beginning of the day.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I agree. Listen, I'm grown and the grown-ups do it too. So listen, when
Yeah.
I do it, it's like, yeah, hell on wheels.
Hmm.
All right. So the second pillar, mental fitness. Let's see, with what habits are you strengthening your mindset to achieve your goals?
I would definitely say, mm, probably communication in a sense, but that also kind of goes with my mental fitness. So like communication skills, like me being able to balance everything at once. So that also goes back to for me taking time for myself. Because when I take time for myself, everything, right? Money, communication,
Mhm.
school, like everything just flows together. So I would definitely say my communication,
I like
definitely.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. And what I hear you saying, which a lot of us do, is the mental fitness really complements the emotional regulation, right? So, like during
Hmm.
our hour is when we get the chance to build those muscles, right? Because if we get up every day, or at least 5 days out of the seven, and we focus on specific things like like you all will be doing, but we've been doing the I am app, right? I mean, the feelings app. And then 10, I do 10 affirmations that I share with three people that are my accountability partners, right? Just slow, just thank
Mm.
God for 10 things before I walk into my day, reminding myself that I got this, right? Like, but
Yeah.
it's a daily thing, just like working out, right? So I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, last pillar, financial curiosity. Girl, are you curious about money? And if so,
You know
why?
I'm curious about money. You know you don't even have to finish that one. You know I'm curious about money and why I am curious right now. People might say I'm young, but baby, I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about my retirement fund. I'm thinking about right now, middle age. I'm thinking about everything throughout. So I would say right now, I'm kind of like in my middle stage of saving while also learning about money. So it's kind of like I'm learning, but like I'm still a teenager, but then it's like it's never too early to start. I'm telling my
Mhm.
friends, no, I'm saving for my emergency fund right now. I can't go with y'all. Okay? They like, what you saving for? What's an emergency fund? But yeah.
Yes, it starts the conversations, right?
Yeah.
Which is so good. And what I love about watching your growth is I don't remember how long ago you started the conversation about how like once you graduate, like between like that 18 and 20, you're really preparing to purchase your first property so
Hmm.
that you can begin to get the assets under your belt that aren't liabilities, right? Because we were taught by Miss Solange, right, our financial
Hmm.
advisor, that a house ends up being a liability if it's not bringing in money. And so for you
Hmm.
to understand, like really grasp that early and really be thinking about, okay, so how do I get my first property? And then the second one so that I can then begin to bring income in off of that first one. That'd be blowing my mind when you get to talking about that.
Yes, I'm thinking about that now because I'm not trying to buy no apartment at 18 and struggle and then baby I'm just struggling forever. I'm just struggling forever.
You don't want to pay rent, right?
Yeah,
I feel you. Well, thank you so much for taking the time today, girl.
of
You know, I
course.
love when we connect. Well, community, as you hear her words and witness her and the other young ladies' growth, I invite you to consider how you can walk alongside them and us. So, whether it's your treasure, your time, or your talents, every gift gives strength to the path beneath their feet. And if something you heard moved you, baby, connect with us, stand with us, and invest in the brilliance you see in these girls because when I say they are growing up right before our eyes, I promise you, it goes by so fast. So click the link below to sponsor a girl's membership. And remember, self-discovery is their birthright. So until soon.
Bye.